The Biggest Asshole. The series where you watch, you witness, and you observe. You get to watch the game, and then you get to choose who is the biggest oh, wait a minute. In this particular episode, we just have one asshole. We don't have to watch multiple assholes. It's just one asshole. You will witness, you will watch, and you will observe the biggest asshole to be revealed immediately here by the guy who's going to do the commentary and feature the asshole for everyone to see, so that he becomes famous in the World of Tanks community. He will be revealed as the... I'll just stop the intro here and we'll get right to it. Introducing the amazing, fabulous, and very good-looking Mr. Claus Kellerman! All right. Thank you, Bob. A little bit of a revival here, guys. A little bit of a revival. A throwback to the good old days. Just play, says the Sharfooter. Just play. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to play, and we're going to watch this game from the perspective of the LHMTV. I like my MTV. I love this little tank, actually. Can't influence the battle. Impossible to, like, really win. But I did well in it. I mean, above average. Me, GG. No damage, tier 10, sorry, says the AMX. If you don't like low tier, don't play tier 8. They're already fighting in the chat. I did well in this tank. My W&8 was really high because it's easy to outperform. You know, there's a threshold value for W&8. If you do a certain amount of damage and stuff, the number's higher. It was very easy in this tank to surpass expectations, so I liked it, right? Because I looked good when I played it, even though I couldn't win. How do you influence the battle with this? Unless you get a map where you can really do some good spotting. So, what are we doing here? Like usual, the whole 60% of the players in the game went to the choke point that Wargaming provides in one particular spot of the map. And everyone that did not bring a heavy tank or a heavily armored tank flounders around and tries to figure out, well, what do I do? And they go to the other flanks of the map that really aren't important. The Object 268 version 4 has... Look at the Object 268 version 4 at H1. He's just driven straight into the enemies. And no one's helped him. And he'll be raging. Take your meds, says someone in the chat. Take your meds. Which reminds me. I can't move, says the FV4005. I said, what is going on? Let's see. Okay. Well. Oh, he shot this guy can't you. There's a pillar in the way. He's just having a great game, isn't he? Come on, shoot. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's on the board. He's got 128. And he's spotted because he's a light tank. Isn't it fun to play this thing? Tier 10, he's up to 128 damage. It's just... He's racking up the damage now. He's just pumping out the shots. Look at that. Look at him go. Jittering. He shot the rock. Why not shoot the rock? Oh, hey, let's bounce on this guy. Oh, he penned him. Guys, this guy's into the battle now. He's got 397 damage, which is the equivalent of one shot for a tier 8 medium tank. And oh, the asshole has appeared, guys. The asshole is here. The asshole has just pushed one of his teammates off the map. Here he comes again. He's deciding to... He's fed up. F you is typed in chat. What's your problem? He's shooting his own teammate. His own teammate wants to push. The asshole has arrived. It's the and he's pushed him off. He's landed on top of his own teammate and he scurries off. The TNHTVZ51. And what is his name? It is Slawan. Slawan 974. You are today's biggest asshole. He pushes his teammate out into the enemy fire. He places himself there like the asshole he is. Rather than try and win this battle, he just is, well, the only really appropriate word to describe him is asshole. There he goes, pushes his little light tank into the line of fire again. And the poor little light tank does not have the engine power or the maneuverability to avoid him. Report him, he says, report. And the only thing that's saving this little light tank is the incompetence of the enemies that are unable to hit him. And he now is the only player on his team that has his full HP as the enemies cap for victory. And the little light tank takes another one. GG, team. So defeat for Iggy Pop, free. And he just he could not influence the battle because he was in a terrible tank. But let's feature, like we did in the old days, today's winner of the biggest asshole is Slawan974, who fired his gun once and missed, and then got really upset, and for some reason decided to spend the rest of his game being an asshole. Surprise! You're on YouTube. Do you have anything to say for yourself? What's going through his mind when he's, what's the point? What's the point of doing that in a game? Like, what do you achieve other than you've achieved getting on YouTube on Klaus Kellerman's channel and exposed to the whole World of Tanks community as the asshole you are? Other than that, what did you achieve? Loser! So I'm looking forward to your entries, okay? If you get trolled like that in a game, like the poor little LHM TV, the Iggy Pop, I feel for you, buddy. You were playing a underwhelming tank and shit matchmaking on a bad map for spotting, and on top of that, you had an asshole on your team. If you guys end up with an asshole on your team that trolls your teammates or yourself, send me the replay. And let me know in the comment section, would you like to have a full, you know how we used to do the biggest assholes? Do you want it to come back? Let me know. I've already asked you once and I've got some submissions, so I'm carefully going through the submissions. And it's a lot of work to make a video with like 5 or 6 assholes. But it's fun. We can do it. The reason I stopped making the biggest assholes videos is because YouTube removed the voting button. Do you remember in the old days there was a voting button on the YouTube on the video? And I used to say, you get to watch, you get to choose, you get to vote who is today's biggest asshole. And it was really good because then people went in and voted. You clicked. And then we would see. It was fun to see what the viewers thought. But then YouTube, in their wisdom, decided to remove the voting button because I guess nobody was using it except me. Of the hundreds of millions of content creators in the world that were using YouTube, none of them thought to use the voting button. The only person that was using the voting button was Klaus Kellerman, trying to get his audience to determine who the biggest asshole is. What does that tell you? Anyway, what we could do is we'll feature numerous assholes, and then you guys just have to vote in the comments section, which is not as fun, right? Because with the voting button, you could go vote, and then you could see the results. The viewers could see the results, and it was fun. But anyway, send me your games. You have to. If you send me a replay file, I will not open an attached replay file on an email. I just won't because attachments can be detrimental to a computer's safety. So what you have to do is if you experience an asshole, you have to load the replay on WOTreplays.com. Load the replay there and then take the URL of WOTreplays.com, the page where you loaded it, and email me that URL. And then I can go on WOTreplays.com and download it and view it. I won't open an attachment. You guys understand that? Yeah. I click the About tab on my YouTube channel. It tells you what email to send it to. And when you send me the email, I get hundreds and hundreds of emails. You have to put in the title of the email, biggest asshole. That's all you got to do. You don't have to write anything. You don't have to write a paragraph, nothing. Just put biggest asshole so I know. Because, I can't, I don't go through all of them because there's too many. And when you do biggest asshole, what would help is if you put the in-game time when the assholeness occurs. So if it happened right now in the game, you would say it happened at 12:12. You see the in-game timer up there in the corner? 12:08 now. Don't tell me it, 4 minutes into the game. 4 minutes and 32 seconds into the game. I don't want to do math. Because the games are different lengths, right? 15 minutes for regular games, 10 minutes for encounters. Minus this, minus that. It's too confusing. It's easy. Look, an asshole showed up. It's at the 11 minutes and 46 second mark. Then I'll find it. I will do a biggest asshole video. But enough about that. Enough encouraging you to, send me your assholes. Snap them. Dude, that Cobra. Wow. What kind of ammo is he shooting? Yeah, he's not shooting the premium ammo. That's why people in Burasks load nothing but premium ammo. You can't blame people that spam nothing but premium ammo, because you have a situation like that where you could have done 700 damage and you just do 0, because the game is very carefully designed, right? Speaking of assholes, it's very carefully designed so that if you just fire the ammunition that doesn't cost as much, you will get frustrated and you will do less damage. No, and it's designed that way, knowing that if you can snap premium ammo. It's designed that way because knowing that if you load the better stuff, you will have a more enjoyable experience, and you'll do more damage, and you'll win more, and you'll spend a lot of credits, and you'll have to earn those credits somehow. And the only way to earn the credits is to basically buy a premium tank. Or buy them with gold, or buy loot boxes so that you have the resources to, the credits to spam the premium, or play like an addicted moron for 14 hours a day, and you have your go-to tanks that make credits, like tier 6 and 7. It could be, you could just play tier 6 and 7. I play artillery at I play the M44. I make lots of credits. Yeah, I know, but then is that what you want to do? You want to, because you got to probably play hours and hours and hours to make the credits, and then you're going to go play a few high-tier games and shoot premium ammo? So what do you want to do? Play your whole life from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed? Well, yeah, that's what they'd like you to do. Of course. Yes, that makes sense. That's what you want to do. And he's looking for the R2-D2 unit. That's a ghost shell. Ghost shell. It's Russian tanks, so shells would use cheap bastards. Why do you not press premium? You're shooting cheap ammo. The ammo disappear. It's Russian tank too, so. Or did it hit the T-95 that wasn't spotted in front of him? Aha! You ever thought of that? It hit the T-95 that was in front of the what was that? The KV the KV-5. The T-95 was not spotted, so ghost shell now wasn't a ghost shell. It hit the T-95. Now his teammate blocks him because he wants him to get hit. Way to go! Thank you, teammate. Really nice. This T-95 does not realize that he's not as maneuverable as a Burask, and he's going to take 2 up the ass now. 1 and 2. Well, they weren't up the ass, but they were on the side of them. They were on the right cheek. He took 2 on the right cheek. Why would you push forward around the rock in a T-95 versus like a Leopard and a Burask? What did you expect would happen? You should have just went to the corner and put up a barrier there and waited for your teammates. You never push alone in a T-95 like that unless you're at a choke point, right? If you're in a choke point, yeah, push with the T-90 because they can't flank you. If the enemies have the potential to flank you, don't put like in a tortoise or a, whoo, that hurt. In a tortoise or a T-95 or a what's the other one? A turtle. All the British ones, the ones that don't have the movable turrets. There's a couple. The WZ, the Chinese one. There's a couple that have very good hull traverse, that no problem. But the ones without good hull traverse and no turret, come on. Was that your first game in a T95? It's just throwing your tank away, basically. That's unfortunate because a T95 had full HP, would have been formidable to win this game. But now the Burask has a chance to really shine here. And he... 2 HE shell. He got trolled, right? Let's stop it right there. Of course he got trolled. He fired 2 HE shells, didn't he? Which have 440 alpha, so 880 potential damage. And he rolled 340 to 197. Because Wargaming does not want you to use cheap HE. They want you to use expensive AP. You cheap bastard. Regular rounds. Now this guy is, in all seriousness, guys, is very careful in his selection of ammunition. He's trying to use regular ammo when he thinks he'll pen. He picked HE correctly there, but he got trolled. He was trying to hit the kind of the turret armor, which is very weak on that Pisa, but he got trolled. He came out of it okay. So he's really choosing his ammunition carefully, which is right on for you, but he's going to make credits. More credits than if he was just spamming premium ammo. But most people that play this tank are just going to spam nothing but premium ammo because of what we just witnessed, right? But still, he comes out of it pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, of course he got hit there. Holy shit! You didn't have to fix your track. Although maybe the the other artillery could be aiming at him, so he fixed this track just in case. But this is something. Okay, this is something to think about when you're playing the game. Now, why did the other artillery not shoot? How come a shell didn't land? He's got 1 kill, so he's probably not AFK. He might be, but he's probably not. It didn't land because that artillery, the enemy, is in a position that that mountain was blocking his shot. So where could he be? Well, on this map, anywhere, because this map is shitty for SPGs. But on some maps, there's no incoming shell, and he's just going to take him out now. He is not AFK. He set up an oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. On some maps, if there's no artillery shell incoming, there's not a lot of possibilities. You can really narrow it down where the artillery is. It's where his shot would be blocked. And oh, you almost got rammed there, buddy. Good move, and now he wins the game. Very good. Well played, well played. So we got to witness a biggest asshole and a fantastic result by this player. Excellent game. And you guys agree with what I said there about trying to figure out where the artillery is when the shot doesn't arrive? Anyways, what I tell you, even without a premium account, this would have been 128,000 profit, but he did, personal reserves was almost 90,000. So he would have made 36,000 without a premium account because he managed his ammunition very well. He fired a lot of premium. He spent 50,000, but he did pretty good. He made almost 200,000 credits with the premium account. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave some comments. Let me know about the assholes. Send your submissions, and we will see. We will see if Bob is going to make some good intros for us, so that we can enjoy, and on and so forth. This video is over now. Bye.